Have you ever looked at a plant in your garden and wondered why it just won't thrive, even though you water it and give it sunlight? Maybe its leaves are yellow or its growth has stalled. It's frustrating and it can feel like a personal failure. But most of the time, it's not your fault or your black thumb. The real issue is usually hidden. Your plants are hungry for the right nutrients. Like us, plants need a balanced diet to grow strong and healthy. The problem? We often misread what they need, and our quick fixes can make things worse. Feeding your garden isn't about magic products, it's about understanding what's happening beneath the surface. Think of your garden as a living ecosystem, not a project to conquer. Your job is to listen to your soil and nurture its balance. Shift your mindset from forcing growth to supporting it. Before you buy another fertilizer, pause and reconsider what your garden truly needs. Let's dig deeper, learn to read your garden's signals, and discover how to nourish it for real, lasting results. This is how you turn a struggling patch into a thriving sanctuary. Many gardeners fall into the trap of gardening by guesswork. See a yellow leaf? Add fertilizer, slow growth? Add more. But this is like treating symptoms without knowing the cause. Your soil might have plenty of nitrogen but lack potassium, and adding the wrong fertilizer can make things worse. Timing matters too. Feeding dormant plants in winter wastes nutrients and can even harm them. Overusing synthetic fertilizers gives a quick boost, but damages soil health over time, making you dependent on more chemicals. And simply scattering fertilizer on dry soil can burn roots instead of helping. The solution? Test your soil, feed only when plants are actively growing, and always water before and after applying fertilizer. Avoid the cycle of disappointment, feed smarter, not harder. Understand your soil's needs and you'll see real, lasting improvement. It's about precision, not guesswork. With a little knowledge, you can avoid these common mistakes. Your garden will thank you. Before feeding your plants, you need to understand your soil. Healthy soil is alive with minerals, water, air, and billions of microorganisms. These tiny helpers break down nutrients, making them available to your plants. The best way to stop guessing is to test your soil. Home test kits are simple and affordable, showing you pH and key nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Knowing your soil's pH and nutrient levels lets you choose the right plants or amend the soil as needed. If your soil is acidic, some plants will thrive while others struggle. Add organic matter like compost to improve structure, water retention, and feed the soil life. Healthy living soil is the foundation for every thriving garden. Build your soil and your plants will flourish. With your soil test results, you can choose the right fertilizer. Ignore the overwhelming options. Focus on the 3 numbers: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Nitrogen boosts leafy growth, phosphorus supports roots and flowers, potassium aids overall health and fruiting. Synthetic fertilizers act fast but don't improve soil long-term. Use them sparingly for emergencies. Organic fertilizers like compost, manure, or seaweed feed the soil and release nutrients slowly. They build soil health and reduce the risk of burning roots. When applying fertilizer, remember, water the soil first, feed, then water again. Scatter granular feed around the plant's drip line and gently work it into the top inch of soil. Water thoroughly to carry nutrients to the roots. Choose organic for long-term health and use synthetic only when truly needed. The right approach means healthier plants and better harvests. Feed the soil, not just the plant. That's the secret to sustainable gardening. True garden fertility comes from working with nature, not against it. Make your own compost from kitchen scraps and garden waste. This black gold is the best food for your soil. Add a layer of compost each year to boost structure, water retention, and fertility. Mulch with organic materials like wood chips or straw to feed the soil, suppress weeds, and conserve moisture. Time your feeding for when plants are actively growing, usually spring and early summer. Use a general organic fertilizer in early spring and supplement with liquid feeds for hungry plants during peak growth. Ease off feeding in late summer to help plants prepare for winter. Grow legumes like peas and beans to naturally add nitrogen to your soil. Use green manures. Grow and dig in clover or beans to enrich the soil for future crops. These practices create a self-sustaining, resilient garden. Work with the seasons and your soil's natural cycles. Let nature do the heavy lifting. That's the path to a thriving garden. When you shift from guessing to understanding, your garden transforms. Leaves turn a deeper green, growth becomes strong, and plants look healthier. Flowers and fruit multiply. Roses bloom more, tomatoes and beans are more abundant and tastier. Healthy soil means fewer pests and diseases, and less need for chemical sprays. Your garden becomes more resilient to drought and heavy rain. The ultimate goal? A garden that's a joyful partnership, not a constant struggle. By nurturing your soil, you invest in long-term beauty and productivity. Start today, test your soil, feed wisely, and follow nature's rhythms. You'll create a garden that's not just productive, but deeply satisfying. This is how you grow a garden that truly thrives. And it all starts with feeding the soil, not just the plants.